Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be discussing the differences between um, casting and swaging. So casting is the process of actually melting down the lead and at high temperatures to get it into a liquid form to pour it into a die to form the um, the ball or the to be able to put it into a jacket. Swaging is the process of actually taking the same lead, but instead of melting it down, you're forcing it through a die at high pressure and making it uh, most malleable to be able to jacket it better. Um, some of the benefits to casting is there is you can do it fairly easy without having to spend um, a lot of money on a lot of equipment, um, other than the safety equipment that you'll need. The swaging process is actually the benefits to that. Um, it's tends to be a little bit more cleaner. You can you don't have to worry so much about um, fumes being passed to the air, and you don't need as much PPE when it comes to swaging. Um, Casting, the downsides to that would be there is potential for a lot of toxic fumes to be passed to the air, so you need a respirator. You need to be in a very well ventilated area and out in the open, as well as you need, because you're working with molten metal, you got to be able to have um, heat, like extreme heat resistant gloves. And there's a lot more involved with personal safety that you have to pay attention more with casting. Um, some of the downsides to swaging is um, effectively you need a fairly expensive machine that and dies that um, a regular user wouldn't really have the means to purchase a swaging machine. I haven't really seen any like personal, like home personal swaging machines where a a hobbyist would be able to swage at home. Um, the process would also be a lot quicker. Well, overall, the swaging process would be a more healthier, safe way of um, manufacturing home rounds. Casting, there's a lot more involved with um, understanding the melting points, understanding the solidifying points, and really kind of understanding of how much you need to put in and being mindful of what is being put into the air. Like, you don't want to just do this in your garage with the garage closed. you need to be able to have open air source, which is the best way of doing it, and which allows the dispersion of the fumes not to be controlled in one single area. Um, there are some other challenges to swaging. It's a very um, technical technique. You need to be really mindful of what you're doing. I mean, even with casting, if you're not really sure what you're doing, um, it'd be better if you learned how to do both. Cost effective, cost. If we were just looking at cost, casting would be more cost effective. If we're looking at health wise, swaging would be a lot better. This was my discussion for week 5. I hope to hear you guys' response or read your guys' response. You guys have a good evening.